Jay.
What's going on this evening? I'm Steven and this is Katie, and we are coming to you tonight with a lot of exciting information.
Yes, sir. If you are here, say hello to us. We're streaming to a couple different platforms, so sometimes it shows us the comments, sometimes it doesn't. But if we do see them, we will try to pop them up and answer them and say hello to you back. So if you're here, say hello. Do us a favor and share this out, if you will. Our streaming software kind of changed how they do things a couple months back, and it helps us if you can share it on your page or to any groups where you think people would be interested in the information that we have to share with you tonight. So we haven't done one of these in a while, but we figured we are 4 events into the series. We've got some things to update you guys on, and we wanted to talk about our next series, stop number 5. And we figured it would be a good time to do a live with you guys this week. So anything you want to cover about where we up to this point where we are?
Let's look at what we have done so far. So we've, like she said, coming up on now event number 5. So we've got 4 already in the books, and it's been a great year so far. Started out at RYC, and that was a great way to start the year. And we've got some information about the November events that we will let you guys know
soon.
Also, so we've got lots of exciting events coming up. So far this year, it's been great. We've got some really good tight point standings this year.
Yes, we do.
Much closer than we've had in years past. So we're excited to have some really good points race going on underway right now.
Yep. So I'm going to let Steve share it out to several of the pages and kind of send it out to some people that probably want to take a look. And I do want to just go over some information with you guys. First thing I do want to say before we get started, he did a live earlier this week, but we did want to let you guys know that stop number 6, which was our Missouri event, that was supposed to be the weekend of July 16th through 18th at Extreme Acres in Missouri. That event, unfortunately, we are sad to announce that it's been canceled due to the park not being ready to host the event yet. We do hold our stops within the series to a high standard. You know, the trails, the setup, the energy of the park, just the overall readiness. And just right now, it's not quite where it needs to be for that park. And it's through no fault of Dave and, you know, those that are working on it. It's just been some obstacles that have kind of popped up. And just the timeline is not allowing us to really get those resolved and to feel like that we're ready to put on a series event there yet. So rather than push forward before it's ready, we are stepping back to try to keep the quality of the series exactly where it belongs and what you guys expect from us. And so that's kind of where we're at with that stop number 6. There's not a rescheduled date for that park at this time, but if anything changes, you will be the first one to know. We do have some other things in the works right now. So we are kind of, seeing what we can do with that. And as soon as we can tell you something, then we will. You'll be the first to hear it. You'll hear it straight from us. But we are in the midst of, seeing what other opportunities there may be for, potentially another series event. It could be, I don't want to tell you too much, but right now where we're at is that we are not going to Missouri to Extreme Acres, and there's not going to be a series event on the weekend of July 16th through 18th. So that's where we are with that. And if as soon as we have something else to share, we will let you know.
If you guys got any questions about anything, if you guys have any comments about what we've got going on, let us know. We've got some information coming up about not only our next event, which is going to be at the Masters Motoplex in Gaston, South Carolina. A lot of people have asked about that event, and a lot of people are trying to figure out where that is. It's very close to Columbia, South Carolina. So Gaston, South Carolina, a great location, and another location here in the Carolinas for everybody that's been asking.
Yep, we're excited about that. I know our East Coast people are very happy about that. I was going to do that next because that's kind of like our next big event. But rather than that, I want to spend more time talking about, hey, Christian, hope you're doing good. From your relaxing trip that you took. I know the guys missed you over there in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we did. We had a good time though.
But I want to kind of go a little bit backwards from what I planned because I am going to spend a little bit more time going into detail on the series number 5 event at the Masters Motoplex. So let's kind of go backwards. Let's start out real quick with our very next thing that we're going to do is not this coming weekend, but next weekend on June 13th. Here in Goldsboro, North Carolina, our home park, Busco Beach, we're doing another drag race for them, kind of like we did for their spring blast off event. those are the classes. The rules and the classes are in the event. If you're here local to us, we'll be doing that weekend at Busco Beach, so Saturday, June 13th. And then looking ahead a little bit, another thing that's happening next week is the camping reservations open for Bogs and Boulders. So that's series event number 7, or I guess technically number 6 now, as we did lose that one right there in July. But August 6th through 9th at Bogs and Boulders. That is one of our series events. It's going to be a huge event. We're actually working on the details right now of what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be fun. Last time we were at Bogs, it was in March, and now we're there for the summer. So we're definitely going to be taking advantage of the that cool pool and just that, that atmosphere of the water, and seeing what else we can kind of add to our schedule at Bogs. So the way that they do their camping reservations there is you have to call in. The phone number is there. It's the same number that's on their Facebook. It's the same number that's on Google Maps or Apple Maps. If you look it up, that's the number that you call. And it's basically just call until you get somebody on the phone to take a reservation. So it's old school style. Just call, hang up, call, hang up, call, hang up. The cabins go on sale on Tuesday. 30 amp hookups go on sale on Wednesday, and 50 amp hookups go on sale on Thursday of next week. And those all go on sale at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're East Coast people like us, that'll be 9 a.m. your time. 8 a.m. their time, 9 a.m. East Coast time.
And they're going to sell out fast. I got a good feeling about that. There's been so much interest in the events, especially at parks like Bogs. So many people love riding at Bogs, and we're going to put on not only a good race and a good show, but we're going to have a good party for you guys, and lots of information about that one coming up.
It's going to be fun. We're excited. And we're also, and kind of as we're talking about these, I know there are a handful of people who have reached out to us via Messenger, via email, via, different ways about being vendors for events. So if that's something that you're interested in, I've got the contact information. If you want to be a vendor at Bogs, then I've got that now. I kind of got the protocol today, and so I'll be sending that back to you, and taking it from there as far as getting you in and set up as a vendor. What else do we have to talk about? The cruise. We have our King of the Deep at Sea on the Getaway Cruise this November, the 11th through the 16th. It's going on the Norwegian Cruise Line, and it's on the ship called the Getaway. We are going to. Let me show you. We are going to.
I'm ready to get away. I know that.
Day 1, the 11th, we're going to depart Port Canaveral, which is Orlando area. Day 2 will be a sea day. Day 3, we're going to the Dominican Republic. We've got some private excursions that our cruise agent is putting together for us. You don't have to do an ATV side-by-side excursion. I think you can do whatever you want to. You don't have to stay with the group. But they are creating some private. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, you don't have to do anything at all. You can stay on the ship.
That's right.
But they are creating some private excursions for us. That way we're not riding with somebody who decided that that's the time that they're going to get on a machine for the first time ever. So that we can be a little bit more tailored to our level of riding experience and not be bored for our group. So, and then day 4 is a sea day. Day 5 is going to their private island. And then the day 6, you'll come back to Orlando. So we've got the really exciting news about the cruise, though. And here's what super, super exciting. I posted it earlier today. There has been a price cut.
Get the change, save some money, y'all.
Did we slash the prices?
We're slashing prices on the cruise, guys, just cutting them in half almost. What are we doing? We're saving you money. That's what we are here to do.
Oh, you guys are here,
have the best time.
Yes.
And not only have the best time, but
that's
save
right,
yourself
Christian.
some money.
We're going back to the DR. You just went this weekend, so.
Hey, you know it. Did you have a good time in Dominican? Because that's what we're going to do. I promise you.
Tony said side-by-sides would be super cool. Yes. We're excited about that because what I wanted to do, we did that on our last cruise, and we went to Nassau in the Bahamas, and you can ride them on the road there, and that's not like that in the DR. But what I loved about that was that we got to do our own thing. And while that's not exactly the option in the Dominican Republic, what I didn't want was to be put with somebody who decided that it was going to be their first time ever riding.
Is that going to be Mr. Who's That? Is that Rob Tingman?
Here, you can't let me do it. Rob said he said cruise.
Rob Tingman, we said cruise and all the virgin daiquiris you can drink, big dog.
Kristen said, I'm excited. No kids. You're right. Yeah. Listen, if you want to bring your kids, you can. Like, if you're the kind of family you want to bring them, I would bring mine, except for I'm not. So.
We got a lot of work to do that weekend, apparently. You know, guys, we're going to keep y'all entertained. We're going to have lots of stuff to do for our King of the Deep crew members, and it's going to be a great time. Very relaxing, but also on the ship when we are in port and when we're on the way back every night. We're going to have something going on.
Yes, we're going to have our own little stuff going on, and it's going to be a party within the party. Rob said he's reserved already, taking Patsy.
All righty, buddy. Patsy's ready to go, too.
Patsy's our babysitter. But yeah, so the prices have been sliced, and let me take that comment off. So basically now the starting price, it's gone down for the interior and the ocean view cabins from what we originally had booked for our prices. The price has been reduced on a cabin for 2 people over $300 on those prices.
So many people have booked. We had to reduce the prices to get a better deal, y'all.
And the balcony went down from 18 something to 13. So the balcony went down $500 for a room for 2.
And now, we passed that savings along. If you booked already, you're going to get.
Yeah. So if you booked already, I don't know that there's anybody who's booked and totally paid off their balance yet. But if you did, then you would get an onboard credit for that difference. If you still have a balance remaining, they're going to take that, like if it's $300 cheaper, your total, that's going to be reflected in your invoiced amount that you still have left to pay. So you're still, even if you booked with us before, you're still getting the better deal. Your price is going to be adjusted. Those prices are based on 2 people in a cabin. That is the price for 2 people. And that includes
for how much?
So you can get an interior for $1,049 for 2 people.
That's an unbelievable
for
value
5 nights. I mean, that's like $100
Plus,
a
you
night.
get to hang out with us and all the other King of the Deep crew members.
Yeah. So it's going to be.
That's going to be a party.
Oh, thank you, Suzanne. So it's going to be a really, really fun time, and we're excited. That price includes your taxes and your port fees. And then it kind of goes in. The only thing that doesn't include is your gratuities, which there's different packages and different options. So Amanda is our travel agent, our cruise agent. Her name's on here. She is managing the page. So if you go through there, go to the website that she's got set up, it'll kind of take you through all of the options. And if it can be a little bit confusing. So if you run into any problems, call her, email her, or message me.
Message us directly if you have any questions, and we will get it taken care of, because we know there's some people that have had some trouble trying to book, and we've had to change some things in order to accommodate change in the booking agent. But definitely let us know. We will get you in the right person's hands and get you booked.
So Christian, that price does not include the drink package. However, what Norwegian Cruise Line has what they call free at sea. And so depending on whether you pick an interior room or an ocean view or above, you get to select certain amenities that are extra. So it could be like Wi-Fi or photo package, or your unlimited drink package. The unlimited drink package is one of the options. If you book an interior, you get to choose 2 amenities. If you book an ocean view or above, you get to choose 4 amenities from the list. So when you choose the drink package as one of your amenities, then your drink package is free. You're not having to pay that $60, $80, $90 a day like other cruise lines like Royal Caribbean and Carnival charge you. The only thing that you would have to pay is the gratuity of the drink package, which is $14.25 per person per night. So on a room of 2, you're paying $28.50 a night. I may have told you incorrectly. You're paying $28.50 a night per person. So for 5 nights for 2 people, it ends up being $285. So you're basically getting your drink package for $285 versus, for example, when we went on our cruise in January,
$285 for a drink package for 5 days.
Yeah. And then there's an option. We can go into more details, like the private island, the drinks on there. There's options. They have different packages, but we'll talk to you guys. Well, when we took our cruise in January, it was a 5-night cruise also, I believe, right? Or was it a 4-night with the girls?
No, I don't know. It was a 4-night.
It was okay. So it was a 4-night, and it was over $600 for a drink package for 2 of us for 4 nights. So that's part of the reason why I chose Norwegian, because I felt like for those that did want the drink package, whether that's because you want the specialty coffees, whether it's because you want the actual drink, whether you're a drinker or not, I felt like it was the most bang for the buck.
The drink limits are not, on some cruises, they're 15 drinks, 20 drinks. They're not like that on this cruise.
Suzanne said you're the only person she'd party on a cruise with. She hopes that. Does the drink package include milk? She
Hey,
said.
just so you know, it's definitely going to have some milk on that ship. I'm going to go ahead and message the cruise line ahead and let them know bring about 4 extra gallons.
Rob said you spent $600 on a Tuesday at Bike Week.
Yeah, that's not a lie.
Yeah, I mean,
don't tell Katie, Rob.
I think. Look, he just said maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. It is Brandon. It's a great deal. We're like super excited about it. Rob said maybe I wasn't supposed to say that.
It's okay.
And what I'm like most excited about.
I told her I gave you money.
What I'm most excited about with this trip is that it's an opportunity for us to all hang out, with our friends in the off-road world, but without the parks and the mud and all
Play
of that.
back a little bit more.
And I mean, honestly, some of you guys that are traveling and following us, I mean, I know, because you're paying the gas just like we are to get there. But by the time you pay the gas and the fuel to get places and your, admission into the park and your race fees, this cruise is probably going to be the cheapest thing you did all year with us.
Well, also, that's like, y'all see us at the events and how hard we're working and we're going. So this is an opportunity for us to kind of sit back and get to know some of y'all and hang out where it's not go for us.
That's right. We're excited about it. We're going to do some other fun stuff like you talked about. I've got a poker run thing that we're going to set up on the ship, a scavenger hunt on the ship. We're going to make some little party theme nights for our own group. We'll be able to dine together if we want to.
There's going
to be a bunch of different things that we're going to do. Jerry better come.
Yeah, Jerry, you better go ahead and get your cruise booked, man, so we can talk about next year with you on the cruise.
So speaking of that, this is the price cut. These prices are only good until I run out of rooms. Now, our room block, just so everybody knows, expires on July 14th. So if you don't book with us by July 14th, then you're going to have to get whatever the price is at that time. If you wait until July 10th to book with us and we're out of the rooms in the block, then that's it. Like I can't guarantee. You can still probably get on the ship, but you're going to pay whatever the rate is. We can still get you put with our group, but I can't guarantee the pricing unless you book one of the rooms that we have reserved. And they are booking. They're booking now.
Y'all. We've got lots of people already coming on this cruise, y'all. We've got limited rooms too, just so y'all know, so far as for what we've booked and what we've blocked off. So once they are booked, which
when they
will be by July 14th, I would imagine, if not before. Then it's regular price for anybody that would like to join us.
Yeah, if you want to book it, it is only $100 deposit per person right now, but you do have to pay the balance before July 14th in order to get that price. So yeah, and I can tell you guys, I mean, we could go on and on about all the different things. I don't want to take up all that time on here. We could do another live where we get Amanda on to answer any questions, but just know, you guys, like, there has been some kinks in the website. So if you want to go, like, you can just message me all your information and I'll get it all set up and I'll just have her call you for the payment.
Absolutely.
Whatever we need to do to make it happen, we're going to make it happen. Thank you, Tony. We do work hard, but we're about to play hard on this cruise, so we're excited about it. Kristen said we need matching shirts for the day we board.
Absolutely. Hey, we sure do.
Listen, I dreamed last night, Steve. I had a dream. Are you listening?
Oh, here we go, y'all.
You know how everybody's wearing these like big hype chains?
Yeah.
The Vessel Power Sports. We have the King of the Deep hype chain.
Yep.
What if your hype chain was like a milk jug?
Oh, I could do it. I could pull that off.
We bedazzled it.
Look, there was no joke. I went to stay with my buddy Sydney from Vessel Power Sports, and he had like a little, I don't even know, it was like a quarter gallon little milk jug in his refrigerator. It was the cutest thing ever. I could just carry that thing around in my pocket everywhere I go.
A quarter gallon.
Yeah, take a picture of it.
A quarter gallon, y'all.
A quarter gallon.
A quart.
It's a little one. Take a picture.
That'd be a quart.
He's probably still got it. He probably don't even drink that much in a week.
Hey, we probably drank less than a pint. Maybe more than a pint.
I know that's right.
While you were gone the whole week.
It's okay. I'm back. In full.
He's back, effect. Y'all. All right. So that's what we've got. And if there's something else, you guys, we're about to start talking about Masters. Hey, Garner Boys. The Garner Boys are coming on the cruise too.
Sure are. Well, look, before we move on to the next topic, I just wanted to say thank you to.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you to Katie, y'all. Katie's always on top of the game, ain't she? But no, for real, thank you. Can I go now? Okay, thank you to Vessel Power Sports. Sydney, Dylan, Daniel, Hunter, all the gang. We drove from Holt, Florida, all the way over to Muskogee, Oklahoma together, and it was like a 12-hour ride. We had a great time. Always a good time with those guys. But thank you to the crew at PSC and all those people that we met, all those people that we got to see again. It was a great time. If we got a chance to talk with you and you're not following us or would like to get in touch with us, hey, just send me a message. There's a lot of people we met for the first time. So it was nice. It was great. We appreciate everybody's help on getting us out there and having a great time.
Yeah, we got to see. I think there was a lot. Well, I say we. I wasn't there, but I felt like I was through all of the Snapchats and stuff.
Yeah, we got to see the Where To Mud. We got to see Stephanie and David. We got to see our friends. Here we go, Where To Mud. We got to see our friends at MSA Off-Road Wheels, Ty, and there's a lot of other people. Turner Cycle was there.
Gator Waders.
Gator Waders representing. He was there.
Chicken Shine.
We had definitely Chicken Shine. We had Baby Chicken Nugget and Chicken Man were there representing hard. That product is just unbelievably good. So
we missed Super ATV.
Yeah.
We definitely missed y'all, but definitely don't worry, your parts were there on probably almost every machine out there.
Lots and lots of good parts, lots and lots of good racing. Shout out to Battle of the Builds, to all of those guys that put on a great race. And then congratulations to everybody that won. And again, shout out to my boy Sydney Mathis with Vespa Power Sports, pulled a 4th place finish out of 37 racers. So,
and why was that?
With the talent, it was pure talent power.
And
the coaching. I have to say, I will let you guys know that when you have the best coach in the game, and with no headset, we had no headset, nothing but a stock Honda Talon running on some pogo stick shocks, and Sydney Mathis in the seat, just wearing it out.
Let's see. Patty says, "Have you announced the location of the one race of the? Are you talking about, Patty? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the season finale? I don't know if you caught up or you've seen the news.
She might be talking about. I saw her comment the other day. She's probably talking about adding another. We haven't confirmed on that yet.
Listen, I found this new thing. Look, I got a poll. Here we go. Hold on.
So we can poll.
Should we add another series event to replace stop number 6? It's a new feature.
There's a poll.
Y'all do my poll so I can see if it works.
We're polling y'all.
I don't care if you're a racer or not. Do the poll.
Just poll up.
Answer the poll. Let's see what
happens. The question is really, guys, should we replace that event number 6, which would make us have a total of 8 series events?
No,
9 maybe. But,
okay, so we had 9 because 10 was going to be the finale. And then we've had to cancel 1. So we're down to 8 right now because we haven't announced the finale. And we should have information for you that within the next week or 2. And then we just I gotta make sure something's good.
10-4.
And then, so the question is do we want to leave it with 8 to 9 events, or do we want to add one more and make it go to 9 to 10 events? Do you guys want to replace that event? Even if it was like at a different time? Nobody's doing the poll. Can you guys do the poll? Does it work? Maybe it doesn't work. It was a new feature, so I wanted to try it.
Get your poll working.
I don't know if it is or not, but yeah. So we're waiting to see with that. But I'm curious what you guys think. We're looking at, like, if we're being honest, I was thinking maybe, oh yeah, it works. Look,
there we go. Somebody's polling it.
Katie got it to work.
Somebody's working.
100% yes.
So far, 100% yes by somebody.
They want to replace it.
1 vote.
So, part of the issue we told you the other day that we looked at replacing that event that we have had to cancel at that park in Missouri. We looked at replacing it. We had options. We had another option in Missouri, but it was a little bit further away. And then we had one that was closer than Missouri, but it just was going to be a lot of logistical, figuring a lot of things out in a short amount. They all say replace it. It was going to be figuring out a lot of things in a short amount of time because we're only like 5 or 6 weeks out from that. And so we just felt like
we had an opportunity to do it, a really great opportunity at a great park.
So we're looking at seeing if there's an opportunity to squeeze that in before the end. At that other park that it was an option closer than Missouri. But
I think that's a good possibility. But if you guys want to get that in somewhere, we're going to try our best to fit it in. We try to keep these things spaced out for a lot of reasons. But hey, if you guys want us to try to replace it, we have a lot of opportunities to do it, and we're going to try to do it somewhere that is really great.
Yeah. So we're working on that. It's a we've had a couple of discussions. We're waiting to hear back from a couple of things right now. So we will keep you posted on that. And I don't know, one person got the poll to work, but that looked like that was it. So that's fine.
Well, that's all of them.
100%.
Y'all comment whether you say yes or no.
Look, this is fancy too. I made a little, look at this. Look how fancy that is.
We're learning new stuff every day.
There's a QR code up there. I don't know how you're supposed to scan it if you're watching on your phone, but
what's it go to?
The cruise.
Oh, I love it.
So, okay.
Get signed up on that one.
All right, you guys. So let's talk about the Masters. I think
that's what we've all been waiting for.
Somebody said, what about Burdens Creek or Elton Road? We did do Elton Road.
We've done Elton Road before.
Last year?
Last year.
Yeah, I think I was like in 2025.
Yep. Tweeter and Jessica.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but yeah, if you guys want to see us somewhere, let the park know, let us know, put us in contact with
we've had some parks reach out to us already. So, hey, thank you guys that have reached out. We're waiting on a couple of calls back. We've already got a couple of offers, but we just haven't figured out what we want to do yet.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's a work in progress.
That's right.
I think that was it. We do have, of course, the rest of the summer. We're going to be doing the Lake Fest event at Busco Beach in the end of July. In August, we've got, like we said, the Boggs weekend. We've got Daisy Dukes weekend at Busco Beach. We've got Party in the Park at Top Trails, and we're hammering out the details on that over the next week. We should have that information next week as well. So we've got kind of a busy summer. But yeah, let's talk about the Masters. So this is the weekend this will be in the next stop of the series. This is going to be stop number 5.
Coming up, guys.
This is in Gaston, South Carolina. It's a little bit south of, as he said, Columbia. It's a great location, and we are very, very excited about that. This is the weekend. So this weekend is a whole week before July 4th. But we did want to just like kind of lean into that red, white, and rumble patriotic theme, because everybody who rides off-road, we're all about America here. So we're just doing some fun stuff. It's a good opportunity to do stuff with the family. We've got all kinds of things going on. The one really exciting thing was that the Masters Motoplex is now fueled by Monster Energy, and they're choosing our event as their first event that they are coming out to on site. So it's really cool because we've not had the opportunity to be able to put on a show like this in front of someone like Monster Energy thus far.
That's exciting to have them there.
Yeah.
They're going to be passing out a bunch of
goodies,
samples and goodies throughout the weekend. So we're excited to have them there. There's going to be a bunch of really cool vendors throughout this weekend.
Yeah.
But let's talk about all the stuff that we've got going on that weekend.
Okay. So obviously we've got the King of the Deep Bounty Hole, like you guys know, over $15,000 paid out for that. We've got the Muddy Cup National event, that's brought to you by Where to Mud. We've got Friday night, there's going to be an old school truck bog. And that is an invitation only truck bog. That's not run by us. It's run by someone that
Danny Shepard is going to be that guy. If I'm saying the last name right, I know it's Danny. So if Danny is tuning in, comment Danny. And he is your man with the plan as far as it goes on the truck bog.
Yep. So we got the truck bog on Friday night. Here I've got the schedule in front of me. I just hadn't put it out there for you guys yet. Okay,
let's talk about
what we're going to do.
Wonderful schedule.
This is a Thursday through a Sunday event. Just so you kind of let me set the tone and tell you guys kind of have a video coming out too, hopefully before the end of this week, that will kind of show you around the park. But it's a motocross park. They have a big supercross track. They've got a GP track, an MX2 track. A little
30 miles
kid
of
area.
trails, you guys.
But they do have trails.
A lot of people have been asking me. That was the biggest question on everything that people have been asking me was, is there going to be places to ride? Absolutely.
Yes.
And we're even going to do a night ride. I'll do one of those, just something we haven't talked about.
So, it's going to be a nice weekend. The park has a nice bathhouse. They do have hookups available, but no cabins to rent. If you want to hook up, you need to get it because they're almost gone. If you do want to hook up, you need to message the Masters Motoplex on their Facebook page, and then they'll get with you about getting that reserved and paid for. We'll go over the prices for that on the next slide. So that's kind of what the deal is with this park. It's really going to be a fun park. They're opening up some of these tracks that typically are only for dirt bikes to us on side-by-sides and four-wheelers. So that's going to be really fun, and it's just going to be a good time all weekend. So Thursday, what's going to happen is the gates will open at 6. Thursday, we're going to have the MX2 and the GP turn track are going to be open for, like I said, for people on ATVs and side-by-sides to ride on them. Those are really cool. You'll see those in the video. But there's a lot of like curves and whoops. So those of you guys that like the course style riding, riding, trails, like not mud trails like Musco Beach, but like actual trails, or like if you liked the type of course that we had at the graveyard and stuff like that with the turns and the whoops and stuff like that, you're gonna love this park and those tracks that they're gonna open up for you guys that weekend. Yeah. Then on Thursday night, we've got the scavenger hunt's gonna start Thursday. Then we're gonna have like a best decorated campsite, like red, white, and blue patriotic theme going on all weekend, and prizes for that. And then Thursday night, there's going to be a boogie bingo / welcome dinner. We're going to feed you guys, basically everybody that comes in Thursday is just going to be a little bit more, usually we don't have as many people that day as later in the weekend. So we're going to have a dinner and just like time for us all to hang out. There's going to be some, I don't want to tell you what exactly it's going to be because I don't want to be wrong, but I know that there's already been a delivery from Monster. I know that we're already working on putting together some things, and there's going to be something for like, the earlier you get there, you get some special something kind of thing. So we're working on that. Friday will be, gates are going to open Friday. Same thing during the day. They're going to have the MX2, the GP turn track open. And then Friday evening, we're going to do a red, white, and mud show and shine. That's going to be before the mud bog on Friday night. And then again, the scavenger hunt and all that will continue. And then on Saturday, we are doing the driver's meeting, or the registration in the morning, the driver's meeting. The bounty hole will start at 12. We're going to do the Muddy Cup National during an intermission at the bounty hole. Afterward will be awards like normal. Then at 6:00, we're doing a downhill Power Wheels race. There's going to be that's when we're doing all the contests. We're going to tell you who wins the scavenger hunt. We have a patriotic costume award. So like, I don't know. I mean, really as crazy and wild as you want to get with your red, white, and blue patriotic outfits. We're going to have a decorated buggy contest. We're going to announce the winner for the scavenger hunt, announce the winner for the best decorated campsite. Then at 7:30, there's going to be, it's going to be a moto freestyle show. So I know if you don't know what that is, tell them what that is.
It's going to be a ramp exhibition where we have motocross racers that have set up a ramp on one side and a catch ramp on the other, and they're just going to put on a show, jumping, backflips, all kinds of aerial stunts throughout that show. So get ready for some high flying action. That's super cool. And that's going to be something that we've never done before at our event. So yeah. I'm ready to see all of these mud racers and all of these people in attendance, see how those guys really fly.
That's going to be cool to see it.
We love to see somebody send it, don't we, guys?
So right after we ride our little Power Wheels down a hill, then the professionals are going to come in and do the Moto Freestyle show for us.
Going big.
And then after the Moto Freestyle show that night, really wouldn't be a patriotic weekend without fireworks. So we're going to have fireworks show and all that as well.
Lots of cool fireworks. I've been told
huge.
That Danny, I think is who she said again, is in charge of the fireworks. And he has his certification that these fireworks are so big. So they're going to be a good show.
Yeah. So there's going to be, Kyle Shirley said, my time to come back.
Come on
with it, Kyle.
We want to see it, man.
So it's going to be a weekend full of stuff, and it's just going to be fun because we're going to have all those extra, the fireworks. We're going to have the, all these little extra contests and things that you can really get your whole family involved in. So I know we do have a lot of families that come and watch us and that come and race with us even. So it's a chance to get everybody in the family, all, put your red, white, and blue, put in that red and white and blue hair and glitter, and let the men wear those red, white, and blue overalls and, whatever.
Did you give me some overalls already?
Listen, Walmart's got some red, white, and blue, like cowboy hats. They're really cool looking. Some of them have like fringe. And anyways.
I don't know if I can pull the fringe off, baby.
Well, maybe not. Anyways, so that is what we've got planned. Now I want to talk about their pricing and kind of go through this stuff. So this is a graphic they put out. This has their gate fees and then, kind of how it all breaks down. They've got their activities on here. But really what you guys need to know that if you come in, what you pay is for the whole weekend. If you come in on Thursday, it's going to be $70 for an adult and $50 for a child 12 and under. If you come in Friday, it'll be $50 for an adult and $30 for kids 12 and under. If you come in Saturday, it'll be $40 for an adult and $20 for kids 12 and under. And then, so that's the actual gate fee. Now their camping fee, if you want to get a 50 amp hookup, it's for the whole weekend. It's $175. A 30 amp is $150, and the dry camping is $20 per night per like if you come in with your camper or your tent and it's not per person, it's just like per
campsite.
Like camp.
So there's a lot of value in getting that power spot. So go ahead and call in, get those power spots while you can, guys. They're not going to last long.
Yeah.
She does have a limited supply, and I know that they're getting on short list.
The short list, that's right. Yeah. They so what we're saying is that if your family's coming and you're like, we're going to set up a tent or we're going to stay in our enclosed trailer or whatever, and you're going to come from Thursday to Sunday, you're already going to pay $20 for Thursday, $20 for Friday, and $20 for Saturday. You're already going to pay $60 to dry camp. So for like $150, you could go ahead and get like power and water. I don't believe that they have sewer, but they do have power and water. So, and it is obviously the summertime, so it's nice to have the water and all that. And listen, if you saw me with a baby pool, you didn't see me. No, I'm just kidding. So it's going to be a good time. And that's kind of how the camping works. It's not per person per night. It's just per campsite per night. And then this is what I really wanted to talk to you, because I've had some questions about this. This park is a motocross founded park. That's kind of what they're known for. That's why they're not as familiar to those of us in the off-road world, even though they do have trails. In motocross, it's very common to have like trackside spots, and it's a reserved spot along the sideline of the track.
That's marked. Every one of them is marked and very designated.
So they're offering their trackside for the weekend for $50. That is for the whole time. So that's for the mud bog on Friday night and the bounty hole on Saturday. So you pay $50, and then that spot number 17 or 22 or 4 or whatever your spot number is your spot.
And you can camp in that spot as long as that's your trackside spot. Use it how you want. You can put your truck in there during the race. You can put your tent in there during the race, or you can camp right there. That's your spot.
So the camp spot is 12 foot wide by 30 foot deep. And basically, if you get that spot and you want to go set up your tent and, have that be your spot for the weekend, then you can. Now, if you're a racer and you're coming into the pit area and, you're really staying in the pit area the whole time and you don't have a need for that, it's not a requirement that you purchase this. It's just something that you can purchase if you want. You might still want to have it so you have a spot to watch everything Friday night. As far as the mud bog, it's up to you. Or if you have family, like I've got some racers who are coming, but they have family or friends who are coming to watch them, and they want to know that they're going to have a spot, not have to worry, because they're not coming into the gate until 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And they want to just tell them, hey, come on right down to the track. You're in spot number 9. And I've already got a tent for you, whatever. So those trackside spots are available. You click on the link for that, and then it's going to bring up a page where you get to choose your spot, and it's going to look like this. The image that they have on their link does not have the pit, the start, and the finish on it. So I put that on there so you guys would know. When you look at it and you're looking at it on the computer, the very left-hand side is the start, and then the right is the finish. So that may be, I wanted you guys to have that in case it was important to you to see it. Some of those spots are going to be reserved already. And so you do get to choose what spot you would like to have. Now, if you don't choose a spot, you can still come up and view and spectate. You don't have to have a trackside spot in order to watch the races. But if you want to be able to put up a tent or pull up your buggy to the fence, you do have to have a trackside spot. There will be other areas that I think maybe have some bleachers, and you could just walk in there basically with your chairs, or just walk in there and stand and watch. But if you want to be able to have your buggy pull it right up with you or have a tent, then you need to have that spot. What else about that event? I think that's pretty much it.
I just think that it's going to be a great event. Shout out to Stephanie and Neil down there at the Masters Motoplex. They put a lot of time, sweat, tears, and effort into this. Also, thank you to Danny and trying to remember the other gentleman's name that's going to do all my digging and get the holes right for us. But they've got a crew down there ready to work hard on that event. We stopped by the week on the way to Top Trails, so just a couple weeks ago. That facility is a great facility. They've got a really nice entrance welcome area for you to come in and check in. They've got a great facility to take showers. They've got a great facility to use the bathroom, and they've got some good camping. So over 30 miles of trails and lots of great camping and great amenities. So we're excited about the Masters Motoplex, and also we're excited to partner with them and have Monster Energy there for that weekend. So just come on out, enjoy it. There's so much to do that weekend. The tracks are going to be open, so all of you guys on 2 wheels, all of you guys out there on 4 wheels that like to race on these tracks, the tracks are going to be open, so you can come get some laps in, put down some miles on the trails, and have a great weekend with us.
So like, here's an example of one of the tracks that's going to be open for you guys to ride on your 4-wheeler or your side-by-side, and tell me how cool that thing is. I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
And they do a great job maintaining those tracks. So, you know, it's a great facility, great park, and we're expecting to have a great weekend.
This is all right, it might be this one. This might be this track, MX2 and the GP turn track. So these are the tracks that are going to be open. And like we said, they've got trails. This is the mud bog area, and this is the area where we're going to be digging the bounty holes.
And the truck bog. Small, and the truck. Mm-hmm. You literally have, as you can see in that picture right there, first you have first, call and front row seats for that track side. So all the way around both sides, that's going to be where the mud for the truck bog is, and we've got the bounty hole right there. The Barbie Jeep downhill will be able to be seen in that same kind of area. So that's the place to be.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great, great time. We're excited about that. Joe said might come out of retirement soon. Osborne said I race all his machines.
Come on now, Joe. We were helping. You were going to show up at Top Trails.
Where's Joe live? Joe live in Georgia?
Yeah, I think he lives in Georgia or Alabama.
Joe might need you for something.
Come on, Joe.
All right, y'all. If you're not racing, Mike could use you for something else. But that's all I'll say about that. What else we got? Anything else? Is that it for tonight?
I think we are just super excited and super thankful that there's so many people that are supporting what we're doing. We went, like I said, to PSE this weekend, and I like to have a good time, but I don't always like to stick out. And I think we had such a good time meeting new people and just mingling with people that love to race and love the sport. So it was a great time. We love to see people getting out there having a good time, and that's what it's all about for us. We appreciate everybody that shows up, whether it's the person that shows up just to camp out and watch the races and ride the trails, or the person that shows up just to put a lawn chair on the edge of the track and watch the racing, and then they're just turning around going home. But every single person is somebody that we appreciate it, and without our sponsors and without our support, without our racers, we wouldn't be able to do this.
That's right. And I do want to say thank you to our sponsors. I want to acknowledge them all. First and foremost, Super ATV, our title sponsor. They are absolutely great. Golly, everything. And they're about to have a Father's Day sale that's going to start here in a few days. So we will be giving you guys all that information as soon as we have it. Vessel Power Sports as well for coming in and supporting all these Honda boys and girls. MSA Off-Road Wheels, Specialized ATV, Sean Faust. He's amazing. He's been supporting us for years. Tarachi Tires. I'm going to tell you something about Tarachi. Not only did they come in and support the women's class and presented that this year, but also they had the contingency program, and people are winning like left and right on this contingency program.
They are.
We're having women win, kids win, all kinds of people winning. I think Bryce won a race or two back.
Yep.
So we've got people winning on that contingency program and winning gift cards to the Tarachi tires, and so that's pretty cool. So we appreciate them for that. Gator Waders, of course, Turner Cycles. They came to the Top Trails event, and Cassidy and James and Ben, and they were just amazing. It was my first opportunity to get to meet them, and I just love them. They're great. So we appreciate all of their support as well the last few years. Off-Road Outlaws, Jeremy and Lori here in North Carolina, they are fantastic. That is one of our go-to people, one of the only people we've ever let touch our machine as far as repairs. Bruce Klein with Carolina Custom ATV. He's been posting. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve, but he's doing a little something with these motors here lately. I don't know.
I like it, Bruce.
But he's doing some stuff.
Tell you what, man, Bruce is hot, boys. That guy right there is fixing motors from China, from all over the world. They're shipping him motors, getting him to fix those motors, and for good reason.
Aftermarket Assassins, they've been supporting us since like the very first or second year. That's who we have. Like we've got some stuff on our Defender with that, but also David Peraza, who took home first place in the big tire side by side and first place in the unlimited class at Top Trails at stop number 4. I'm pretty sure he's got Aftermarket Assassins on his stuff, or at least he did on his old buggy. I think he does.
Absolutely, I'm sure he does.
Mike's Motorsports here in the eastern part of the state, another person we've had work on our stuff. Mike's a good dude. Chicken Shine, we were loving that product with Chicken Shine. And then Wear to Mud, of course, for presenting the Muddy Cup Nationals. That's who we're rocking their apparel today. They're doing some really good stuff. I know they were heavy hitters out there at PSC. They gave away some really cool gift bags, and their website and everything that they've got going on, and just keeping everybody up to date. So, about the different parks and all the different events is pretty cool. Yeah. So I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate you, and we couldn't do this without you. And to all the parks that we work with, thank you. And to all of our racers and all of our spectators and those that like our videos, share our videos, everything that you do on your end helps us keep being able to do what we do. So thank you. Your turn.
What a great time, guys. It's been a great year, and we're keep pushing. Book the cruise, because that's going to be a good time. But thank you guys to everybody that races with us. Again, we say this all the time at the events, but I don't say it enough on the internet. Without our racers and without the support of our racers that show up to these events, I know sometimes their input and also their effort goes a long ways at these events. Some of these racers ride 10, 12 hours. They're working till 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, days on end to get there. They're putting, almost everything they've got, paycheck and everything, in the gas tank and in the gate attendants and everything else. So, don't think that we don't ever know how much of an effort it makes. And I think a lot of people at home should really support these racers, and we're going to try to do our best to kind of introduce them to you guys a little bit more, so that you can get more familiar with who really is the heart and soul of King of the Deep. So that's our racers. So we appreciate y'all.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. We'll pop on back here in the next week or so, tell you a little bit more about the cruise, tell you a little bit more about the upcoming event. If you do have any questions about anything, of course, always message us. If you're local to us and you want to get some Chicken Shine, we do have some. I've had a couple people message me over the last couple of weeks. We do have that in stock, and we can get that for you, and we'll be bringing it to the next event as well. But if there's anything we can do for you guys, let us know. If you've got any questions, let us know. And otherwise, we will see you soon.
Yep. Let's get ready to go drag racing. That's the next one. Then we're going red, white, and blue.
That's right. Red, white, and rumble.
We're going racing. King of the Deep. Guys, thank y'all.
Thank y'all. Good night.